maybe we start with what you refer to, and I know this is a book by Bronnie Ware, but the 5 regrets that people have at the end of life. And how do you what are those? First of all, let's start there.
So number one is, and these are from Bronnie Ware, which is a book. She was a hospice nurse that in Australia, and she wrote a book a number of years ago from her observations from talking to people at the end of life. And which I think is a great perspective. One challenging question I have for myself is, what would my 80-year-old self tell me when I'm grappling with a decision, right? And so the top 5 regrets that she identified, which I think are really on point for retirement, is I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life that others expected of me.
Ooh, okay.
That's a deep one. There's
a
lot of places we can go there.
Well, let's go all of them first, because that one itself, we could do an entire podcast just on that itself. So the courage to live a life that's true to yourself,
not the life that others expected of you. Number 2 is I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Number 3 is I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. Number 4 is I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. And number 5 is I wish I would let myself be happier.
Number 5, let yourself.
A lot of head trash going on in everybody's head. I know there is in mine. I got to get over myself.
Yeah, that's part of it. But yeah, Bronnie, those are all pretty deep. They're all pretty deep, and there's a lot of that has to do with courage, and this thought of the courage to express, the courage to do is the life that I want to live versus what I'm supposed to be doing. And then as simple as, I love number 4, as simple as staying in touch, just stay in touch better. So, and I always think as people are listening to these podcasts, what are they going to get out of it? And often as I've done money interviews and money and radio shows for 25 years, I always wonder, am I really ever giving any brand new groundbreaking advice? And I always feel like the answer is, I don't know. Sometimes it is brand new. But I think we're also here to remind each other of what we should know, or maybe we do know, but it's not top of mind.
Well, in retirement planning, and this goes right to the premise of your book, and I think of my book and what both of us have talked about, and I'm surprised we've not met before, is so much of financial or retirement planning and the way the numbers work, and I know we may get into that, is a big cause of potentially a big cause of creating these regrets through going through a retirement planning process, because it doesn't take these type of things into account.